our physics class for today. So the thing is, we have studied table, electric, potential. So a small revision before we get into today's class. See, I am revising from the beginning because I know a lot of you do not see the classes every day. Again, I am telling, it is very essential that you fix up a time in a day where you will see these classes. Generally, by evening it gets loaded up, I think. If it is not, also make a time, at least at 7 o'clock in the evening, 6:30 in the evening, when you have finished everything since morning. Sit in the evening, see the notes. Notes have been sent to you. Don't write the whole notes in one stretch. Always write that much only, how much ever is taught. There is no requirement to completely sit and write the notes and write about 40 pages or 50 pages a day. None of us are requesting you to do that. We are only telling you write and read how much ever we teach. If you really look into the matter or how much I teach, you may have to spend only half an hour to write the notes. Okay, so back to what we were studying. We studied electricity as a form of energy which involves flow of electric current, and electric current basically means flow of charges. How many types of charges? Two types of charges, static charges and dynamic charges. Static charges are charges at rest. They are the charges which are studied under a separate branch of physics called electrostatics. Moving charges are studied under a separate branch of physics which is called as current electricity. How are charges developed? Charges can be developed by rubbing. How do we develop charges by rubbing? When a glass rod is rubbed with silk, it acquires a positive charge. When an ebonite rod is rubbed with wool, it acquires what charge? Negative charge. Okay? We also studied that properties of charges. Like charges repel, unlike charges attract. Charges are additive, or charges can be added and subtracted. Charges are conserved and charges are quantized. That means they are capable of independent existence. The SI unit of charge is coulomb. How do you define 1 coulomb of charge? You say a body is said to possess 1 coulomb of charge when it has 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18 electrons. From where did I get this number? 1 electron has a charge of 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. So 1 coulomb of electron or 1 coulomb of charge will have how many electrons? So it will be 1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Remove this, it becomes 10 by 16. Now 5 by 8. Every day I am repeating 0.625 into 10 to the power minus 19 or 6.25 into 10 to the power of 19 electrons. So 1 coulomb of charge will always have 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18 electrons. We also studied charge can also be calculated by the formula Q is equal to Ne, where Q is charge in coulombs, N is number of electrons, and E is the charge on 1 electron, which is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. Then we studied electric current. We said electric current is basically defined as rate of flow of charges, and it is denoted mathematically as I is equal to Q by T, where I is measured in ampere, Q is measured in coulombs, and T is measured in seconds. What is 1 ampere? 1 ampere is 1 coulomb by 1 second. How do we define 1 ampere? When 1 coulomb of charge flows through a cross section of a conductor in 1 second, it constitutes a current of 1 ampere. The instrument to measure current? Ammeter. How is ammeter connected? Always in series. Why it is connected in series? Because it is a device of low resistance and more current should flow through it. Okay. potential or electric potential. We said if, okay, before that, if ammeter is connected in parallel, the reading will not be correct. Okay, so as the current divides in parallel circuit. Now for the potential, we said the amount of work done in taking a unit positive charge from infinity to the point of work is called as electric potential. But we do not understand electric potential correctly. So what we study what? Potential difference. What is potential difference? The amount of work done in taking a unit positive charge from one end of the conductor to the other end in an electric field is called as what? Is called as potential difference. Mathematically, how do we express potential difference? Mathematically, we express potential difference as V is equal to W by Q. How do we measure potential difference? In volt, 1 volt is equal to 1 joule by 1 coulomb. How do I define 1 volt? When 1 joule of work is done in taking a unit positive charge of 1 coulomb from one end of the conductor to the other end in an electric field. The instrument to measure potential difference, voltmeter, always connected in parallel because it is a device of high resistance and hence more current should flow through it. Okay, so basically, am I correct what I said? I said it should always be connected in parallel. It is a device of high resistance, so less current should flow through it. Okay, so how do we derive? Write the parallel circuit like this. You take a resistance and then you connect it to an ammeter. Positive of the cell to the positive of the ammeter. Negative of the cell using a plug key to the negative of the ammeter. From these 2 points across the resistance, we connect the voltmeter. Voltmeter, positive to negative. Positive of the cell to positive of the voltmeter and negative of the cell to the negative of the voltmeter. What happens if voltmeter is connected in series? It will blast as it cannot have more current flowing through it. Now we will talk about electric circuit and the symbols that are used in electric circuit. Okay, so what is electric circuit? First, their definition basically a closed and continuous path of electric current is called as what? Electric circuit. It was an index question which was done. What is electric circuit? Electric circuit is always a closed and continuous path of electric current is called as electric circuit. So there are 2 kinds of electric circuit. One which is called as open circuit and one which is called as what circuit? Closed circuit. In open circuit, the current does not flow. In a closed circuit, the current flows. So, how do we draw an open circuit? Saying positive terminal of the cell, you have a resistance R and you have an ammeter which is connected from positive to positive, negative to negative. It gets connected using a plug key. Okay, I have what? A voltmeter here. A voltmeter should always be connected between its 2 points and positive and negative. But now I have not put a dot here. That means represent ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ but actually ಹಿಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. This is the switch. ಇದು connect ಆಗಲ್ಲ. So it connect ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ circuit is what? Open. If I say it is closed circuit, that means this will mix or link each other and the circuit becomes what? Closed. So this is an example of what circuit? Open circuit. There should be no arrows as current does not flow. If I have to say closed circuit, I will immediately put a dot. The moment I put a dot is to connect to each other and then the current flows from the positive terminal to the negative terminal. So clear what is open circuit and what is closed circuit. Kindly now open your textbook. textbook to page number 203. You can see a set of symbols or set of components which are being used in the electric circuit. So, note hogi na maadta ideni illi. You can tell me the name and then I will draw the symbol for it, which is called as electric symbols. So, the first thing is a cell. A cell always have a positive terminal and a negative terminal. Okay? What is a battery? Please write group of cells connected in series. What is battery? Group of cells connected in series. Group of cells connected in series is called as battery. Ignore coding. One cell over, then it goes to the next. Then it goes to the next. Then it goes to the next. So this is called as what? Battery. But one end has to be what? Positive, and the other end has to be negative. So many cells linked together is called as what? Battery. This is what? Open switch. This is what? Closed switch. Understood this much? Now, wire joint. You saw wherever I was putting potential difference, I used to do this and this. So this is called as what? Wire joint. Whenever we are joining two wires, it is called as a wire joint. There are many wires which go without joining to each other. So this is called as wire crossing without joining. Next, this is called as what? Bulb. Okay? Then there is a resistance which is R. Okay? Then next we have what? Variable resistance. You can use either a symbol like this or you can use a symbol like this. Variable resistance is also called as rheostat. Then you have what? Ammeter, positive and negative, and you have voltmeter, which is also positive and negative. So these are the electric symbols which we use in an electric circuit. What is this? Please look here. This is called as a cell. This is called as a battery. This is called as open switch. This is called as closed switch. This is ammeter. This is voltmeter. This is wire joint. This is wire crossing without joining. This is bulb. This is resistance. These two, any one of them is called what? Variable resistance. We will study till here and tomorrow we will continue the class. Thank you.